What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. I'm here with JC at WRX Experts.
How you guys doing today? We're gonna do a fuel pump install on JJ's car today with special guest.
Hi, I'm Angie. I'm gonna assist with the fuel pump. Boom.
Shout out to Nippon Power for hooking us up with these parts. They have great prices and they have everything in stock. I was able to go to the shop and pick everything up right there, and I spoke to them. They shared their knowledge and experience, and they helped me pick out other parts to reach my goals. So check them out, Nippon_Power. I'll leave it right around here somewhere. Alright guys, so step one, you want to make sure that the car is off for at least 30 minutes so there's no pressure in the system, and when you go to take it out you don't want all the gas spilling all over you. Or option number two is
you could pull the fuse, your fuel pump fuse, outside of the fuse box, turn the car on until it dies, and try to turn it on and make sure it does not turn on to relieve some of the pressure, as Angie's going to demonstrate.
So we're gonna take the box lid off the fuse box. We're going to use this little tool here to remove this one, 15. You want to get close to this one. The fuel pump, if you look at the lid. And then make sure you don't lose it. Put it back. And then we're gonna go start the car.
this is gonna be scary watching my car die, but you gotta do what you gotta do. No.
So once you relieve the fuel pressure in the car, you'll want to remove the back seat to expose the fuel pump lid. The back seat's kind of fun to remove. There are two clips, well, a clip on each side, and you kind of have to squeeze it if you can fit your fingers. There's one side. There you go. There's a hook on the back.
Beautiful. Oh, I see the hooks. All right, so these are the hooks that she was talking about.
And then up front, there's a latch. The latch, when you undo the seat, you have to stick your fingers under here and pull. And then...
And that's the other latch.
So there's 4 screws we have to undo.
All right, once it's exposed, you want to unclip the harness. Just toss it to the side. And then look, you want to push in the clips to each of the fuel lines to pull them off. I would have a rag handy just in case there's a little pressure left inside the system. Tug away.
So just a little bit spilled out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not too much.
JC, how do you make it not? I don't want it to leak anymore.
I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Now you squeeze those 2 little tabs.
Squeeze these?
Yep.
Oh, that's fun. I can't get it.
Made it sound like it was easy.
I know, right?
This problem is just the tab. Alright, you can cut all this area.
So some fuel will come out, but it's okay as long as it doesn't splash everywhere and it just goes back down there. Because all this, even around here, it's okay, right? For fuel to be?
It'll just drop to the ground.
Oh, right now it's on the floor?
Yep.
So 3 of those clips off, and next...
So you'll want to get an 8mm socket to remove 8 of the nuts on the fuel pump. So we're going to take the thing off. And put it to the side. And then we're going to pull the fuel pump out. It's not coming out. There's a ring on here. We have to take that off. Put it to the side. Tilt it towards me, him.
Yeah, but not so much so you don't spill.
So you have to pull it out on an angle to get the sensor out. Hang it for a little bit so it doesn't spill any fuel anywhere. And then you want to transport it with a napkin.
Easy.
So we have to dispose of the fuel inside the pump. And what you really just do is find somewhere where you can put it and then flip it over and it'll all pour out.
There goes about $20. Wait.
So first thing you want to do is take these wires off. You could do it with your fingers, but if you have a problem with that, you could use a flathead and just pull down. A little aggressive. There you go. And then you have to unhook it right there. And then put some tension right here and start popping the clips up all the way around. I already did this previously, so. Then you can take the fuel pump out of the hanger.
Thought that was the fun part.
What I do next is get this wire off of the fuel pump. You want to take a flathead and push it in there and push up. And then it comes out. And then put it to the side. So next you want to take the flathead, see that clip, push the clip in. And then there's another one hidden back there. You want to take another flathead and do the same. And there's your fuel pump.
I don't think I have it.
Let's see how he acts on camera. Camera
I'm
shot?
not shy.
You ain't shy? Oh, he's got this. Look at him.
So now we're going to set up the new fuel pump. He bought an AEM high flow fuel pump. We're going to remove that. And we're going to replace it and put this piece on from the stock fuel pump. It should just pop right on like that. And then we're going to take these two O-rings and put them on top of it. But first you want to grease up the O-rings with the grease that's provided with your fuel pump. And then you're going to slide it right on. Do the same to the second one. And then there you go. We're going to put the filter on. There's the filter, and then there's a little ring right there we have to put on. But first take this cap off. And then we're going to put this on. See, there's a hole for the little piece right in the middle. I'm going to put it on and then put this piece onto the gray part. You put the little piece on. So next you're going to want to install the fuel pump back into the hanger. Sometimes there's an O-ring stuck in there. If it didn't come out with your fuel pump, you're going to want to pull it out. There you go. And then what we're going to do is literally shove this back in there, but make sure everything's lined up. It clipped right in. And now you're going to want to connect this piece back to the fuel pump. And it clips right in. And then you can rehang the wires. So to make things easier, there's an O-ring in the basket. We're going to want to take it out and put it on right here. And what you're going to do is literally just push this back in there and then push down until they all clip. And then you're going to want to take the wires and clip them back in the hook, the blue one and the yellow one. And then you could plug them both back in. And then it's ready to go back in the car. So now we're going to put the fuel pump back in the car. You have to put the ring back on. Just slide it over. And then this little tab goes towards the back of the car. And when you're putting the ring back on, this little piece goes to the front of the car. The holes won't line up with the bolts that are in there if they're not in the correct setting. So you want to make sure it goes, this little tab is in the front. to put this back in, move the plug, the sensors. You're gonna wanna watch your fuel level. Move the sensors out of the way. The ring should line up with the bolts. Put them away. See how the ring lined up with all the bolts? And then you're gonna wanna put this on. There is a spot right here for that back piece. You have to put it over the 2, and then over the 1, and then line it up. There we go. So now you'll want to put the nuts back on. You can hand tighten them.
Do you think it's doable at home?
Yeah, but I would never want to do it at home. But I also built my engine in my garage, so. And then you want to tighten in a cross pattern.
That's staying in there.
Okay, now we're gonna clip the fuel lines back in. Make sure your clips are facing the correct way. And then we're gonna put this back on. Just plug it back in. You wanna make sure the arrow is facing forward. And then you can screw. And now your install is complete.
Nice.
So now if you opted to pull the fuse like we did, you want to install it back in. Then you just push it back into the hole, push back down your clip, make sure it's there, and then you can put the fuse box lid back on until you hit click, and then it's good. Now we can try while starting the car.
Alright, so Angie went and took a bathroom break, so I'm going to demonstrate how to put the seat back in. You're going to want to tilt it to make sure you get it under these hooks right here. And then start pulling the seat bolts up through all the holes. Then just tilt it, push in, and push down.
So now we can close the hood. We're going to prime the car 3 times before we actually start it. So what you want to do is just turn the car on to the on position 3 times, and then we can start it.
You did it 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go. So that's your install of the fuel pump for the 2019?
2017.
2017, sorry.
Besides the front
It's got
bumper.
the Ricardo seats. The 2017 STI install.
Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep following JJ for more installs.
Guys, make sure to check out Angie's Instagram
It's Angie Adorn.
and JC's Instagram
Corn on the Cobb, WRX.
and the Boss Man's Instagram. You're supposed to say it.
Oh, I don't know my Instagram.
Deer in headlights.
And follow WRX for its auto work.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. You guys remember on one of the previous videos, he was painting this, and here it is, all done. You always like to stand there like, about face.
Well, it's weird too.
I know too, when I watched the front video,
It's like, I'm kind of like
JC's
just,
like this.
I'm kind of like,
Say something, JC.
well yeah, I feel like I'm in idle, like just waiting for him to stop so like it's my cue. So I'm like, what do I do in the meantime? Hey, yeah, okay, I'm just waiting my turn.
Did my shit. I want to go home.